The last time I reviewed your live cold calls, I had one guy reach out and thank me for putting it in there because it gave him the confidence to continue prospecting. And another threatened to sue me.
I thought it was funny. You're funny. You're a great creator. I think it'd be cool if you reached out to people that you, post in your videos. I'm sure that has some legal repercussions, but I'm too lazy for that. And it's just a freaking awesome thing that I'm in your video. So.
Hey, John, this is Dylan. I was curious, are you the one that handles procurement over at XYZ Company? Oh, you are. Awesome. Boom. You're right into it.
So boom, you're into it. That's not an opener. I mean, you could have just phoned up and said, hey, do you know how to breathe? Yeah, great. Boom, bang, you're in. So no, that's not. yeah, that's not an opener.
And so my next question, Matt, is Dark Hound AutoCAD doing anything for, social media currently?
Yes, yeah. We use a company as well.
Amazing. And so I'm guessing you guys posting over on Instagram, Facebook, all that?
Yeah.
Amazing. And so, yeah, I was having a look at the website. That was actually... gives that certainty to a brand, if that makes sense.
Right, so... first of all, fair play. He's a young guy and he's picking up the phone and that's good. It's obvious he doesn't really have a structure to his call. He's sort of making it up as he goes along. He has an idea of where he wants to go. He does most of the talking, and that's one of the biggest problems with salespeople. The purpose of a prospecting call is to get the prospect to do most of the talking. It's not hard to talk at someone. My advice would be to anyone doing this, you've got to talk less as a salesperson. And like I say, this guy's got the raw material, he's got the raw ability. Kudos to him, young guy. Thumbs up. Anyone that's willing to prospect gets a thumbs up from me because it's hard.
Your go-to opener, go. Hey, Will, Tom with SC Lab.
I did a post recently called the hey openers, and it's a very American thing to say hey. Hey, how are you doing? Again, it's a cultural thing. Probably it would not go down so well in the United Kingdom or maybe in Canada, but anything will happen in Canada.
Hey, Will, Tom with SC Lab. How have you been? And I drop it with a tone of familiarity. I say, how have you been? Not how are you?
I like that.
How have you been versus how are you? How have you been versus how are you? Again, it's possibly a cultural thing. I certainly know in the United Kingdom, if you phone somebody up and say, hey, how have you been? Be like, who the fuck are you? Yeah. So, it's probably a cultural thing. So if you're an American, you can get away with it. In the United Kingdom, I wouldn't do this. Doesn't work in the United Kingdom. Try something different.
I like that.
I've got 3 cold call openers for you that I've been using all month that have been working out pretty well. Listen for more. The first and my favorite, hey, this is Will from so-and-so. We've never met before. That being said, I was hoping you could help me out for a moment. Second cold call opener I've been using is a time-based permission opener. Hey Sarah, this is Will from so-and-so. Would you mind if I just took 1 minute to tell you why I called today?
Let's be honest. Virtually every cold call opener is theoretically gonna work. Telling someone it's a sales call or a cold call from the start usually has the best effect. Now, I get a lot of people contact me and say, well, they've tried it and it hasn't worked. And usually it's because of the way you deliver it. I've been delivering that line for, a decade or so, and I can count maybe on my hands and toes the number of people that have not liked it or haven't laughed. It's powerful, it's punchy, and there is a hidden psychology to it. So yeah, do whatever suits your personality best. There's no right or wrong way, but if I had to pick one that I know for a fact is better, it's definitely this is a cold call, or this is a prospecting call, or this is a sales call. If you want to hang up or let me have 30 seconds. That is the most powerful in my experience.
The way I got your number was
Australians.
on Facebook. I was just looking
It's always
for
fun watching
brokers.
Australians.
It's
It's like a nature program.
Not really interested, so you're probably better off giving another broker a call if that's all right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just one quick question though. I won't sell it to you, but is there a reason why you're not interested? Is it just because you've had a bad experience, or is it just you're not looking to grow?
Honestly, if I needed help, I'd probably ring someone.
Look, I completely agree with you. And the way that we try to do it is, and I used to work in real estate, so I see.
He's pretty good. He asked some questions, got the guy talking.
To do it is we don't charge monthly retainers like those other agencies. We just get paid on performance, and every single lead we generate,
Honestly, give someone else a call.
No worries, all good, mate. Enjoy your day.
Problem is he, like a lot of people, fell into selling to a degree. Overall, the fact that when the guy said he's not interested, he did follow up with a question saying, well, are you not interested because A or because of B? That's good. Pity about the accent, but what are you going to do?
See if I can get him.
Hello.
Hey, this is Vin with the Man Base. How are you?
Fine, who is this?
Vin with the Man Base.
Oh, yes, hi.
How are you? Congrats on the newest role.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a call. I noticed you came from...
Yeah, this is my personal cell phone, so I really don't want to get calls like this on this phone.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'll remove from the list. Is it cool if I shoot you over an email?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
So this is why I never introduced myself. This guy had to repeat himself. It's Vim from Demambe. Sorry, who? What? It's Vim from Demambe. And then she got annoyed that he'd phoned her on her personal phone number, which is interesting. You don't really get that so much in the UK. The point of a mobile phone is it's a phone that's mobile.
The structure should be introduction, relevance, value, want.
Introduction, relevance, value, want. That's what she thinks is an introduction.
Hey, Will, it's Gabrielle. Saw on your profile, you're involved in X, Y, and Z. We have a solution, makes it way easier and faster. Just curious though, how are you going about that today?
So what I don't like about this is that very broad, open question. So how are you handling that? A lot of the time, the response you're going to be get is, well, sorry, who are you? What are you doing? You can't just phone someone up and instantly cross-examine them. That's what that does. Now, occasionally that'll work. If you meet someone who's naturally talkative and gregarious, or who's bored, it may work. But if you're phoning, as you should be, at senior decision-maker level, if you were to phone up a CEO or an MD or a director and open with, I'm just curious as to how you're going about helping your guys make more money, I know the answer's going to be, sorry, so who are you? What do you want? Yeah, so no, I would not regard this as a good opener to a conversation.
This isn't like, 1854. You have to do that.
Man, it's like Grant Cardone on steroids.
They're seeing pretty close to between 4 doctors, 30 patients a day.
And what's their
I've never
goal?
seen someone
what's their
so
initiative? Are they trying to get to 50?
Aggressive
60?
Sounds about
on their
right.
own, making a phone call. It's fascinating.
1,000%. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not me selling what it is we do. I'm actually CEO of the Full Circle Agency. Come from an extensive background in marketing and advertising. Listen, you have to run those plays in today's marketplace in order to gain both mind and market share. Everybody's doing it. It's just the effectiveness.
Everybody's doing it. There's a rule. If everybody's doing it, don't.
And the skill set. Either you're spending marketing and advertising dollars and nothing's working, or you're spending marketing and advertising dollars and something is working. You got to market and advertise. There is no getting around.
He's going to punch that phone. I can see it.
1854. You have to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just how do you do that?
Okay, so that was awful. Ironically, people like this, if you do try and market yourself and prospect this way, you're going to attract probably people that are similar to you. And this guy comes across like a bit of a shyster and a bullshitter. The odds are you'll attract shysters and bullshitters. So in some ways, people like this should carry on because they end up meeting people just like them and selling to people just like them. And everyone walks away feeling off and annoyed. But for anyone watching this thinking, how do I go about cold calling? Do not follow this type of approach at all. It's absolutely awful. I mean, this guy must have been to Grant Cardone's university.
That's shady.
But it's essentially correct.
18-year-old cold call. Man, that's long. 18-year-old cold call. Bloody hell. Buckle up, folks.
So basically, I own a web design agency. I was looking at your page on Google, and I saw that your website is a bit outdated. So I think your website could use some work. So I just decided to give you a call if you were interested in something like that.
Sure. If you want to send me a proposal.
Yeah.
What you can do to fix it, etc.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Okay.
What we can do is
So. What I see wrong with this is a lot of people see this and think, success, he's got the guy to agree to talk to him. But if you listen to whether the guy spoke, he phoned up and said, your website's kind of crap and we help people website. And the guy's first reaction was, okay, fine, send me a proposal. Tell me how you can fix it. This young lad guarantees probably going to get used. What they're going to do is invite him and have a chat, ask him to put forward his proposal. He's not going to realize you should sell proposals, not give them away for free. Figure out how to fix this guy's website and give it to him, and guess what will happen? The guy will just ghost him and disappear. And he'll either take the kid's ideas and run with them himself or not. So I don't know how this goes, but just from the way that guy spoke, my gut tells me that this poor chap could get used. But if he didn't, and he did sell to this guy, let me know.
Hello?
Hey, is this Sophia?
Who's calling?
Hey, Sophia, so full transparency, this is a cold call. So if you really don't care for what I have to say, then this is your get out of jail free card.
Who's this again?
My name is Alex. I'm with Vicstream.
Vicstream.
Yes, ma'am.
So, have you emailed the company?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so this guy does what most salespeople do. When they get asked a question, they answer it. And so one of the skills of being a good salesman, particularly with prospect, is learn how to answer a question with a question. You can still answer a question in the form of a question. But whenever someone comes straight at you, how did you get my number and where are you calling from? I would go back with, well, if I told you I buy data and that's how I got your number, what would you say? And where are you calling from? If I said I'm calling from ABC Company, I get the feeling you're going to tell me you've never heard of us. It's all about being in control. Yeah, and if you're not asking the questions and you're answering them, you don't have control. This is very important. You may say, well, that seems a little silly, Benjamin. It's just a prospecting call. No, this goes to the fundamental nature of being a successful salesman. You are always in control. If you're answering questions because you feel obligated, you're not.
Hey there, how's it going? Am I talking to the owner of Bristol Garden Maintenance?
Oh, 21-year-old tries to
Hi there, have you got 2 minutes? I'm just going to preface this call. This is actually a cold call, and if you've literally got 2 minutes time, I've got a little pitch for you set up, and I know you probably get all these calls all the time, but I feel like I'll be that one that can stand out to you. How does that sound?
Go for it.
I don't suppose you run any socials at the moment for Bristol Garden Maintenance that helps you get people onto your website?
So what I'd say is we don't run any socials, any marketing or anything because we are at capacity already. We couldn't take any more bookings if we tried.
Okay.
Unless you can add another 100 odd days into the year for me.
I can give it my best go.
Soon after.
So what if you got another half a minute of time? I can go into details a little bit more into like what I would offer.
I know what you're going to offer. What I'm going to do is price. And sort of duration of how long would you want me to pay for?
Sure, okay, yeah, I like you're straight to it.
Much later.
If it was something that you wanted to give a go, and maybe we could book a Zoom call to get to know each other a little bit more, we would go into a bit more detail how much it would cost, maybe for like a website video, like almost like a commercial-esque video that you can use on your socials as well as your website.
I'm going to be honest here. For us, there would be no real gain for how much I'd be spending. We spend nothing at the moment apart from the domain hosting for the website.
Much later.
So when obviously your business being mainly in person, because that's what a garden company does, do you not feel like that you would like a side of it which is online, which builds that brand reputation?
I think I'm losing you.
Hello.
Okay, so that was a long one. I had to watch it to the end. Again, started off well. Again, kudos, young lad, getting out there, hitting the phones. Credit to him. But again, he's done what everyone does, as has been throughout the series today. They fall into the trap of vomiting. What salespeople tend to do is they hear a prospect say no, and then they keep pushing through, so then they try another tactic. Rather than maybe listening to what's being said and then trying to extract something and create a pain around it, they go into full-on dump. Well, look, okay, well, why don't we look at this? And then this kid listed off what it would cost, how long it would take. And this is no longer a prospecting call. It's turned into a sales pitch. If you've gone into sales pitch, you know it's over, because a sales pitch on a prospecting call is essentially begging your way into someone's diary. Now, in this case, the guy said, I'm losing you, we're breaking up. Whether that was true or not, the conversation ended abruptly. No way how this kid wanted it to end. Remember, a prospecting call isn't a sales call. You're not there to vomit on the prospect about what you do. You're there to find out if they have problems you can fix, and if they don't have them, you move on. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and you're gonna feel like crap. So, as you can see, virtually everybody fell into the trap of talking about what they do and not what they fix. And unsurprisingly, they didn't get very far. So, if you enjoyed me critiquing these cold calls, subscribe and email me clips that you want critiqued to Benjamin@UK'sMostHatedSalesTrainer.com. And if you want more like this, watch this video.